And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will start this game off. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the... finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't he targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking downfield, it's King. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Georgia's offense will get the ball for the first time. From the gun, running back on the move. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Reads it, fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw. It's King. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. They'll leave it with him. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running.
He's going to let it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. At the 45 on its way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Power football with the run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Taylor. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To throw, it's King. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it. Just gifting your opponent great field position.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The run from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to throw, it's King. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Turning it on! Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on 4th down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are...
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's King. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Stockton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one, a 40-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's ball. After 40, there he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Wilcox. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stockton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Just going to keep it after the snap. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they wanted more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the 1st quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw. It's King. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Turns it on at midfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Yellow Jackets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Let's it go to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into that.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted, number 19. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the...
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say...
Wide open on the right. They get him out of bounds Dogs, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Keep it on the ground. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Georgia going back to work with another first down. They'll try to pop the draw. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Try to get it to the edge. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Snags it quickly on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Quick release by the QB. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up. Past the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got him. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Georgia going up tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Georgia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to pass. It's Hebert. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands. It's Stockton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field, though.
The short hands, it's Taylor. Breaks into the open. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man, it's Taylor. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Trying to run it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Hebert. Quickly complete. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has